Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a quick bias live stream, let you guys know what I'm thinking without FOMC right quick. I'm eating a muffin from Sam's. Dude, these things are clutch for bulk season. You know what I'm saying? You get like a box of 6 of them for like $4.50, and they're like 600 calories each. Just letting you know. Um, So let's just get briefly into it. I'm going to be super quick here. I want to go get a cup of coffee. So to me, personally, this does look like accumulation. It looks like a bullish accumulation is what's occurring going into here, okay? I am expecting chop throughout the rest of the day. But I do see this overall as an accumulative move. The volume generally supports it, in my opinion. I see bulls generally being in control here, for the most part, dominating volume in most sessions that I've looked at, and also just from a fundamental like more of an algorithmic basis. The move with this this kind of high peak and then this double bottom on both ends like this reminds me of a few other instances that have occurred on this chart. For example, back here before this rally up to 41.61, you had a similar move. Also, you had this kind of double bottom move here with this high peak. And then you had another double bottom occur here, which led to this bigger move here. And I'm not expecting a large move in this way necessarily, but it's just kind of it looks like what the algos want here is at least temporary push up. So that's generally my bias. But in my opinion, if you are, let me be very clear here. If you are taking leverage positions in any sense based on going into FOMC and you're not hedging and you have a leverage position, whether you're leveraging time with options or you're leveraging through some sort of like futures contract or anything of that nature, understand that going into an event like this, you are like pretty much gambling. So size accordingly. Don't do anything crazy. My bias is bullish. Personally, I do think that it's likely that you push up and you have this sort of motion here going into the next few days, okay? Going up to 39.50 on ES1. And then if you break through there again, then you're back in this uptrend and things can get a little bit crazy. But it's also possible that you get rejected down. Don't be greedy, okay? Because this is totally a possibility. I'm just saying that locally, my bias is bullish because I see this as accumulation, contrary to this redistribution that occurred here. I see it more of a move like this. I see it as the trajectory is most likely to be up as a result of this meeting based on this chart. Now, another thing, and this is why options, again, you're gambling, is it's totally possible that Powell comes out and with his speech, right? Obviously, we're going to be sideways the rest of the day until he talks. Let me take a bite of this muffin and take a peep at the chat. What's up, everybody? Okay. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all are doing good. So, and I'm gonna cut out here after this. Wait, what was I about to say? Fuck. It's going to come to me. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. So, again, with options, like if you're in SPY options, it's completely possible that the guy comes out, says something, and the market doesn't have a very big reaction to it at all, and you just continue to go sideways for the rest of the month as a result of this. And then we're going to have to play this game of kind of determining if this trading range that's possibly being created is accumulation or distribution, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But again, what I'm saying is you should position yourself according to that risk, because in options you have time risk, which is unique, and it's not very fun. Everybody has been faded out of a position, faded to death. It's happened to all of us. So just be mindful of all those things. You are breaking down below this midline again as we speak, but I don't necessarily mind it because it is a test at the end of the day, and you're not just going to smash through this sort of resistance trend. I would expect you to pull back. So let's look on a smaller time frame and see what this pullback would look like. Yeah, I mean, this overall just looks, I mean, it looks like a healthy move to me. Like, I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. I mean, it's possible that before this meeting, you have a swoop down into 707 like this. Yeah, totally possible. And then this would be accumulation, distribution, accumulation. That makes sense. So then a reaccumulation here before a move back up. I don't see this as distribution. I think everybody's really bearish. Everything I see is really bearish, at least. And I mean, that's my Twitter, so it could be biased or whatever, and people trying to be smart, whatever. I get it. That's just how I see it. I see it as I see the chart as bullish, personally. Thank you, Lando. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday morning, around this time actually. All right, so I think I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. What up, Marlon? Rocky, yes, I agree. Zai Vlogs, what up? Matthew Stickna, I am in fact the Muffin Man at the moment. What up, Brant? What up, Jimmy? Barlos? Matt, yes, 600 calories. Major hack, dude. Mario, I wanted to get as much information as possible, and I don't want people to like watch. I didn't want to make a video yesterday because I didn't want people to watch it. I knew that if I made a video yesterday, I get a shit ton of views or whatever. But I didn't want people to watch it and then take from it like, oh, I should buy this contract or something like that. Today is particularly big. Like, this is a big moment for the market, and and so I didn't want to influence people too much going into it, and I wanted to get as much data as possible going into the meeting before I shared my thoughts like in depth. Hopefully you understand. What up, Weenus? What up, Matthew? War soon would generally be not that bad of a thing for the market. I don't know. I don't think it would cause a crash. I mean, maybe a temporary pop down, but not anything permanent. Ape nearly hitting threes. Let me go look. I really am going to cut out of here soon. I got stuff to do today. Yeah, we like this look in my last video. I don't know, man. I mean, this just looked good. Like you were breaking this local downtrend, you were gonna have a swing up, but this thing is getting pummeled. I don't know. This is a funny. It's one of those. It's a funny chart. You know what I'm saying? I think you're having a shakeout here. Yeah, I personally, I think that this is a. Now what this is starting to look like is that this was a sell climax, and then this was an automatic reaction, followed by a sell test down here. You had a phase B distribution, which, by the way, we were very bearish here. And now what this looks like is a shakeout, in my opinion. That's how I see this currently. Yeah, I mean, look, I got faked out of that. I thought for sure that this was gonna be a swooping move up when it broke that local downtrend. It looked like it wanted to bottom out, but funny business. Funny business indeed. Yeah, you're gonna get a reversal here soon. I think you're near the bottom on this. Like locally, I don't know what can happen like after this pop, but this is locally about to pop up off of this 2.618 extension. In my opinion, not financial advice. AMC, we actually got that big move up that I was expecting on AMC, and then they just rejected you down. I mean, we called this swoop up, and then they just they shot it down, and it's relatively low volume. I don't know. Go. Yeah, we liked this chart too. Oh, look, you're kind of testing this right now. I think that you see a reversal here soon on these, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's going to like infinity or and beyond or whatever, but I think you should be seeing some bullish reversal come in soon, in my opinion. Hey, Citadel. Fib indicator. The retracement. That's just a regular fib retracement. So I'm going to show you. I just edit mine. So I'll show you my edits. So settings. So you go to settings. I make my like levels line thick so that people watching can see. And I also make the text larger. The levels I add are 707 and the 6.5. And then I make all of the golden ratios. I make them yellow versus the gray. So it's nothing special. It's not a special indicator or anything. It's just the regular one. I just set it up in a way that makes it a little bit more apparent what things I'm focusing on. If that makes sense. No problem. All right. Well, as promised, I think I'm going to cut out here. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I show you guys the algo? Yeah, I think I did. Y'all know I'm not much of a algo fractal guy, but I do think that there is some signaling here, at least something like this move could have been it as well, and then they sent it back down to finish the accumulation there. But I do think that there is some sort of there's something to be said about these the nature of these moves here, and obviously this one's smaller, so I do think that it is indicative of maybe a smaller move, right, up to this like 393-ish maybe, and then we'll see where we're at from there. But my bias is there. That's where my bias is. Patty Mac, you have the wrong YouTuber, I think. Or everything's on log, Michael. Why are we always in a phase which includes only red? It's an exhaustive sort of effort. That's all. Yeah. All right, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, stream, whatever. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and until next time, peace. Ooh, you got a little ear scratch there because I didn't end it yet.